Welcome back to this Guild Wars Let's Play. You're Sambo, Seraphis heals a lot, and joining us as always is the wonderful pink and brown, fluffy, purple-flowered Regina J. Lacerda. How are you this? Oh my lord, there's a freaking disco ball! What the hell are you doing, woman? Oh my god! Good evening to you. Where did you get that from? What the heck?
I got that from Nicholas. I've started a fireworks display for you. Come on, be impressed. This is a special episode.
It is a
special event. I thought so. I'd start a bit of a special display for you.
Look at this, folks, and by the way, welcome to all of you watching from home. You can see in my chat log there, I've got Regina J. Lacerda has started a fireworks display, and that she has, look at it, that is amazing. In fact, you know what, it always gets me how one person can start a fireworks display and the entire zone lights up like it's Christmas time, which by the way it nearly is. But I want to know, before we go any further, what is that disco ball? The disco ball's not part of the fireworks, is it?
Yes, it is.
It is? Really? How do they do?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Well, I think because it's a gift that came from Nicholas the Traveller.
Hello.
Right.
And
Hello.
the disco ball, I suppose, actually shows who started the fireworks display. I don't know.
Well, it's very cool. I must say, I've never seen one before. But you know what I have seen before, folks? And, of course, the keen observers among you will notice as well, is I've seen a rabbit like this before. Although last time I checked, it was Regina J. Lacerda. In this instance, look at this, folks. If I click on it, it is, in fact, Frederick Sirwood. It's our good old buddy, Altaranalt. How are you this evening, my friend?
I am a bunny.
You absolutely are a bunny.
I think down before Big Bunny.
Reggie has infected you. And by the way, welcome to you, and thank you very much for joining us, taking time out of your busy schedule. Alt, I know you've been super busy in real life recently, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I've been having a ton of assignments over at my school. So this is one of the few days I actually got off. So,
hang on. So you get a day off and you get roped into helping us out with a Guild Wars episode. That sucks. That's really bad. How much longer have you got until your assignments are over, by the way? Like, how much more work have you got to do?
Let me think. I'm on week 5. I've got to week 8, and I still have got to do a whole ton of coding, action script.
Oh, man. Reggie, do you remember assignments? I used to hate assignments, seriously.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
What's assignment?
Yeah, there you go. There's the answer from Reggie. Reggie is clearly a student of life rather than a student of any institution. Much like myself, I must admit.
I went to Uni of the Street.
Uni of the Street, man. That's right. You and I, we're so streetwise. Anyway, Altaranalt, it's great to have you along as always, and thank you very much for taking time out of your schedule for doing so. But folks, look at this. We are also joined by one of our wonderful viewers. You might see this lovely, dashing princess here beside me in the red. That's right, it is Miss Kaphween, who also joins us on chat. A very fine evening to you, good sir.
Well, hello, Sambo. How are you?
I'm very well, and before we go any further, folks, listen to this. Miss Kaphween, who, by the way, comes from somewhere that's not Australia and somewhere that's not the Netherlands, which is, of course, where Altaranalt is from. At this particular time of the day, Miss Kaphween, I think it's a little bit early for you. Can you just actually let us know what time it is where you are at the moment?
Well, currently the sun is not up, and it is just after 4 o'clock.
4 a.m.
No way!
4 a.m. in the morning. Whoa, that's nuts. Do you know what, guys?
As opposed to 4 a.m. at night, Sambo.
Yeah, well, just wanting to make sure people... Actually, yeah, there can't be a 4 a.m. at night, can there? Anyway, point is that Miss Kaphween here actually made the effort, get this, to get up early, not even stay up late. It's even worse. I can never drag myself out of bed in the morning. Got up early, especially to come and be with us in this extra special episode. So, Miss Kaphween, that's a grand sacrifice, and we thank you very much for doing that. And by the way, let us know, where are you from?
Well, thank you. I am actually from Texas, and my wife says that I should probably be committed for getting up this early.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's funny, Reggie says that all the time about me, but I never get up early. I'm not sure what she means. But anyway, look, it's lovely for you to come along and join us. And of course, you know what this means, folks. There's 4 of us here. We're 4 strong. So, you know, we had a big vote before we started filming, which really means that Reggie got to decide what we're going to do in this episode. So, Reggie, what did we all decide that you want us to do for this episode, by the way?
Well, yeah, by the immense conversation that happened, which was basically me going, no, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought, me, myself, and I, that it would be a good idea to get the Frostgate bonus.
Okay, hang on. Let's have a look at our map here, folks. By the way, you can tell we're down... Where are we? Oh, we're actually in the Frostgate. Of course, we ended our last episode in Beacon's Perch, and we know that we've got a quest to take us through to Kryta, but you know what? For once, I actually agree with the White Witch of the West here, Reggie, and look at that. We've actually only got 1 sword through the Frostgate, and that means, yeah, we've kind of missed out on the bonus. Reggie, cast us back to the mission, because I can't remember what happened there. How come we didn't actually get... I thought didn't we find the dwarf?
Well, we did pick it up. Remember, we went into this little cave and got mission from this dwarf type dude.
That's right.
But then we just kind of ignored what he had to say and decided to finish the mission.
Oh, you know what?
So...
I know how he feels. You know, you ignore everything I say. So, you know, I'm running with the dwarf guy.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, okay, so we obviously got distracted by something shiny and completely forgot to finish that off. So, hey, you know what?
It was actually by ballistas watching them, you know, blow things up, which is a lot of fun.
That's true. Well, I mean, look, you're right, though. Seeing as there's 4 actual human players here, might as well take advantage of them and see if we can get that bonus mission done. I wonder if Reggie's actually going to pick us a healer to round out our party, because you can see there, folks, up in the party formation, up here under the mini-map, of course, we're allowed 6 people in the party. There's only 4 of us, so there's still room for a couple of henchies. But before we head off, now, Miss Kaphween, I would love to know if there's a story behind your name, because it's an incredibly interesting name. I presume there's a story.
There actually is. It's not too long of a story. I think I can tell you. Are you familiar with the movie The Princess Bride?
I love The Princess Bride.
Of course.
Oh yeah, we love that movie. You've got bonus internet points already.
Well,
yep.
Fantastic. Well, my wife's name is Kathleen, and for our wedding reception, her father actually performed the monologue that the priest performed in the wedding scene of that movie.
Oh, no way! With the lisp and everything.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And so the way that he pronounced her name was Kaphween, and so that's kind of a pet name that I call her. I'll say Kathleen or something.
That's got to be one of the greatest name stories ever. How awesome is that, Reggie? That's fantastic. Imagine that. Like,
that's so sweet.
It is in The Princess Bride. I mean, that is an absolute classic
that is awesome.
movie. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, you've definitely got brownie points from us right off the bat, so that's fantastic. Well done. Jeez, that's good. You know what? I really want to go watch that movie. Of course, Reggie and we're always talking about Doctor Who because, you know, Reggie has a mad crush on David Tennant. Oh, hey, speaking of which, Reggie, did you happen to see I think it was a recent Graham Norton, you know that chat show, that British chat show guy, Graham Norton? He had...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he had David Tennant on the show. And I was thinking about you. Did you
really?
Yeah. Oh, did you miss it? Oh, you're going to have to go and watch that one on the... ABC
look, I think I remember walking in on the middle of it and going, I really should maybe catch up and watch this entire episode, but then I fell asleep.
Right. Kind of like when you're
I do
talking to
remember
me.
walking in on it being sort of, played like at 3 in the morning in my house.
Yeah, I think it was on at some crazy time. Oh, look, you definitely want to watch it though, because we all know that Reggie loves her David Tennant, and it's well worth it. Do you know what though, Reggie? He looks a lot different. He's not got his sideburns, and he looks like a completely different guy. It's quite funny. It's really weird how it changes people's looks. Anyway, enough about David Tennant, otherwise we'll be here. Reggie will be going on about him all blimmin' day. Are we ready, folks? What's she done? She's picked us a healer, which of course always insults me, but that's okay. I know why she's picked a healer. It's because I'm currently spec'd as smiting, and that's the only reason that she's... Yay! Everyone's laughing. The only reason that she's picked a healer is because I'm smite. Now that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. That's right. And of course, she's picked little Tom there, who will be our tank. So I think, are we ready to rock?
It was a tough call actually, because I would. My first choice would be to pick a Mesmer as well to help sort of, with the hex and the hex removal and things like that. However, I've noticed that Miss Kaphween is half Mesmer, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to help us out with the Mesmer.
No. Actually, I have all Necromancer spells.
Ah.
Oh, man.
Oh man!
I am a minion maker.
Oh boy, there we go. That's another thing that's going to get you in Reggie's good books. Seriously, you are just...
Well, you and I will be fighting over corpses.
Yeah, that's... You know what? That's a conversation that you don't want to take out of context, folks. Yeah, all right. So we'll let them do that. Now we've got this bunny rabbit following. Now, by the way, tell us again where you get this bunny rabbit from. And by the way, folks, before I forget. Don't forget to go over and see Altaranalt's channel, which of course I'll always link in the description below this video. Alt has a fantastic series on a guide to the menagerie. And by the way, Alt, I noticed you're up to about episode 11 or so already, I think. Is that right?
Yep.
Jeez,
yep, that's correct.
You got heaps of them. They are absolutely fascinating source of information, by the way, and I bet a lot of people had absolutely no clue that they're available. So, folks, make sure you click on the link in the description down below. But yes, where does this rabbit come from? I'm pretty sure that Reggie told us last week, but everything she says goes in one ear and out the other. Like, I don't remember. So you tell us, where's it from?
All right. Well, in Reggie's defense here. I actually noticed on our Facebook page it said Nicholas the Traveler was in Escalon, so I went to check him out, and he was asking for red Irish flowers. And I so happened to have a few. I handed them in, and guess what I got?
Oh, hang on.
4 Cottontail tonics.
No, so actually Reggie did have influence over this. Oh, man, Reggie. Yeah, Reggie, you're everywhere. Everyone I come across in this game, they're like, oh yeah, I saw Reggie, or Reggie told me to do this, or Reggie said you'd be... It was like, what is this? Reggie Wars? Or is it Guild Wars?
Reggie. I have a Brady Bunch moment.
Yeah, something like that. All right, well, speaking of Reggie...
Actually, Reggie and I had a long conversation the other day.
Oh, really?
We did.
Yeah, it
Deep
was
and
here
meaningful.
in Ascalon.
You know what? I think if Reggie ever leaves this game, I think ArenaNet needs to actually make an NPC called Reggie that people can go up to and have long conversations with. And whenever they click on her...
#1 vote for that right here.
Yeah,
and I will quite gladly write all the little scripted quips that the character does as well.
Well, you know what I think would happen? I think it would be an NPC that if anybody went up to it and clicked on the Regina J. Lacerda NPC, fireworks would go off or a champagne popper would pop or whatever. But if any character named Seraphis went and clicked on it, they'd explode. That's what I think would happen. But anyway, now speaking of Reggie, what do you reckon? Do you reckon we're ready to rock for this mission? Let's have a look. We've got Regina, we've got Seraphis on the heels. Well, actually, I'm not really on the heels. We've got Frederick, aka Altaranalt, of course, and we've got Miss Kaphween, and now, by the way, Miss Kaphween, I know that you're one of our regular YouTube commenters, and by the way, thank you very much for your support. Do you mind if we let people know what your YouTube username is, by the way?
Absolutely, that'd be fine. Do you have it?
Yep. No, you can tell us. Oh, actually, hang on.
Okay.
Let's test here. Let's test. Of course, I have a goldfish bowl memory.
You're going to put me on the spot, isn't it?
Yeah. See, this is where I get revenge because Reggie is always Reggie. Oh, we love you, Reggie. This is where I get to show Reggie up and show people that she's a blithering idiot in real life. You see. So I'm going to ask her. Now, here we go. Hey, Reggie, how's it going?
Will you, Sambo?
What's up, Reggie? How are you? Hello. Yeah, good. Hey, I've got a question for you. What do you...
Yep, hit me.
Because I know that you pay absolutely no attention to anything. What is Miss Kaphween's YouTube username? Oh, God, this is going to be good.
That would be 95 Civic Dude.
Pardon? Is she making that up? Kaphween, what is your YouTube username?
It is, in fact, 95 Civic Dude.
Oh, no!
Yes!
God, why? Why does this happen to me? No. Oh, I don't believe this. Oh, okay. Clearly we're going to edit this part of the video. Oh, and look at that. She's rubbing it in. She's popping off fireworks. I'm just going to bow my head in shame. Look at that. Okay. I give up. I totally give up. This woman is everywhere at all times. Anyway, folks, what we'll do is we'll pop a link to Miss Kaphween's YouTube down the bottom of the description as well, so that you can go along and say hello to him. All right, Reggie, I think we're as ready as we're going to be. How about you take us on to this mission? And I hope, there we go, mission starting in a few seconds. I hope that somebody on the team, folks, actually knows what the heck they're doing, because I have no clue.
Well, I've actually got a suggestion.
Yeah.
And feel free to say no to this, guys, but I seem to remember that the cave where the dwarf is a little bit of a trek.
Yeah.
Who's up for a bit of a run and ignore?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with her on that.
Okay. All right. Well,
Okay.
I will.
Who knows they're going?
I'll follow behind. I'll follow behind because that means I've got your backs. Yeah. Okay. So now, Reggie, I'm going to follow you. Does anyone actually know where it is, though?
Yeah, I'm following. I'm following Alt. Well, remember when we did this last time? We spent like so long just running around going, no, not that fast. We're back at the gate.
Yeah, in fact, I think this way up here was... Yeah, I can see on the map now, because we did a full 360 last time. Which, by the way, folks, was just to show you guys the scenery in the mission. Because you've got to pay respect to all of the artists who created all... Yeah, okay, we got lost. So this time we shan't get lost.
Yep.
Never mind. And there they go, fighting over the minions already. Now, which way was it? It wasn't up here. There's no way it was up here, surely. Hang on.
Well, if you're saying there's no way that it was, it probably is.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine. I just seem to remember it was back over the other way, but who knows? All I do know is that
I definitely don't.
Oh, look at that, folks! They ran into a bunch of mobs and then left me. That's what happens. That's what happened. You see? They look after Reggie, but they just train a whole bunch of mobs on me. Yeah, that'll be right. We'll see.
Have a little
That was a
cry
patrol
there,
and you
Sambo.
ran into
You'll
it.
be fine.
Mind you, it's good to see so many minions up. Look at this. We've got a veritable army of minions around here, so we're going to be fine. Now, don't forget, folks, I did read a couple of comments on our most recent upload today with people being very confused about the expansion packs and about which particular packs they could play with people. And so just to recap on that for those of you who are thinking of playing the game or who don't play it now, remember there are 3 core episodes. So hang on, let's test the guys in the team and see if they can name one each. So let's see, we'll start with you, Miss Kaphween. Are you able to name one of the episodes in the series of Guild Wars? Do you know what it's called?
I think I can name one. Isn't the one we're playing called something like Chatterbox or Rumors, or maybe it's something like Prophecies, maybe?
Oh, there you go. You got it. You got it in one. All right, so of course Prophecies is the original game that's referred to now as Prophecies. Altaranalt, what's another one?
Let me think. Nightfall.
Nightfall. There you go. Nightfall, I think, is the third one that got released. And, of course, the big thing about Nightfall, for me anyway, is that introduced heroes for me, because I played that before the last one. Regina J. Lacerda. What do you reckon the third one is?
Hello.
Hello.
That would be Faction.
That's right, Factions indeed. In fact, that's one of my favourites. I love it because of the scenery, beautiful cherry blossoms, very oriental theme in that one. Now, someone asked today, hey, if my friends want to play with me, do we all have to get the same expansion? And the short and sharp answer to that is, if you want to play together at the beginning of the game, yes you do. If one of you gets Prophecies and the other of you gets, say for example, Factions, then at the beginning of the game you actually won't be playing in the same area. So just be a little bit careful of that. Of course, there is a way around that, and that is for both of you to get the Trilogy series, and that means all of you will have all three. And Reggie, I think that's pretty much always on special on Steam or in the Guild Wars store, I think, isn't it? It's pretty cheap nowadays. Good old Trilogy.
Yeah, or at GameStop or EB, wherever you are, local game shop. They tend to always have a bit of a deal going on.
Yeah, good point.
Except if you're me going to buy the game.
Oh, and then suddenly they're all back to full retail price?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Sounds like what happens to me.
But that's all right. I would pay it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And look, that's the other thing, folks, is that... Well, yeah, look, we keep saying Altaranalt, you know, this game, if you think about it, it's 7 years old, and you, of all people, I know, are playing the latest and greatest. In fact, I'm going to ask you about one of the games you're playing very shortly. But even though you play things like Battlefield 3 on your super-duper computer, you know, I note that you still put a lot of time into Guild Wars, and that's clearly not because it's got the most awesome graphics and the highest frame rate and blah blah blah, but I'd imagine it's because you actually enjoy the game and the story and the game mechanics. Would that be a fair assumption?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Now, how many years have you been playing it for now, Alt?
What, Guild Wars?
Yeah, Guild Wars.
Let's have a look. 3-4 months?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Now this is embarrassed. And by the way, folks, we're just down to boss there, and 10 internet points to anyone watching who can tell us what archetype that was there. You can see the colour, nice and blue. So there you go, 10 internet points up for grades. Tell us what that was. This is the embarrassing part whenever we talk to Alt, is that it's as if he's been playing it for like 5 years, because he's actually probably further through the game than all of us combined, and yet when we ask him it's been a few months. That's terrible. We are so bad at this, Reggie. Seriously. Well, actually, okay, maybe it's just me. What about you, Miss Kaphween? How long have you actually been playing Guild Wars for?
I've been playing it off and on for 3 years.
Good
This is
stuff.
the farthest I've ever gotten with any character.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, it's quite a common theme. A lot of people seem to be returning back to it at the moment and actually leveling, you know, up to level 20 and making the big effort. I don't know what's causing a resurgence. Reggie, would you say it's got something to do with perhaps Guild Wars 2, maybe sparking a bit of a resurgence?
It may have something to do with it, yeah.
Well, I mean, how about you, Reggie? I mean, have you ever had a big break from Guild Wars, or have you been bugging Sir what's-his-name and Nicholas for years?
No, I have had quite a big break from Guild Wars. I sort of played it really solidly for the first year. You know, I sort of still put a lot of effort into the second year, but yeah, there was sort of about 3 years there which didn't get much gameplay at all.
Right. Well, I think that's an important thing to note too, folks. It's very easy in an MMO, and I'm sure our fellow group members here will agree with me. If you're playing an MMO, it's so easy to get wrapped up in it and play it non-stop and get burnt out. And I think that MMO fatigue is a very real thing, and a lot of people start hating on a game when in fact it's because they've been playing it for 12 hours a day for, you know, 6 months solid, and they go, I'm bored with this game. Well, it's no bloody wonder,
you haven't asked me how long I've been playing. Sorry, you haven't actually asked me how long I've been playing.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. How long have you been playing?
Well, across all characters, I have played the game for 1,267 hours, 47 minutes.
Oh my God. That's disturbing, Regina J. Lacerda. That is very disturbing. Now, by the way, can you remind everybody what the command is to return your playtime?
/age.
/age. Okay, here we go, folks. You're about to see mine.
Wait a minute. You're going that way. It's / or is that slash? Do you know I can never remember which is
Sorry, no, you're right.
It's
/. Yeah. Okay, I've been playing for 8 minutes according to mine. So there you go. I'm a veteran. How's that?
No, it says you've been in the map for 8 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, slightly read that one wrong, folks.
Yeah, you just read the last line of the whole thing, not the whole thing.
I was going to say, I know I have a bad memory, but I'm sure I've been...
You've been playing across all characters, and then you've been in the map for.
Oh, okay. All right, so we'll ignore that one, folks. Here we are. I've played for 456 hours and 8 minutes over the past 60 months, apparently. What about you guys? Are you guys, Miss Kaphween and Alt, are you prepared to bear your age live on camera? Alt?
Let's have a look. I've played this character for 419 hours.
419. Look at that. That's not bad going for a few months, I must say. It's pretty good going. What about you, Miss Kaphween?
I've played this character for 65 hours, and I've played a total of 31 months.
Alright, there we go. So we've got a wide range of playtime there. It's a great little trick to do, by the way, folks. If you are playing Guild Wars at home, do that, /age. In fact, you know what? Sometimes it's probably not a good idea to do that because you might scare yourself silly with just how many hours you've put into the game. But again, it goes to my point, which is, this game is very long in the tooth. Not that you'd know it really by looking at it, because it's still a fantastic looking game. By the way, Reggie, we're always discovering things. Every week we seem to discover something. And I remember last time we were filming, you told us a neat new trick with the ability to pick up items on the ground automatically. Can you remind, well, mainly me, but everybody what that was again?
Well, it actually remapped the pickup command, which has, I think it was like semicolon or something that it's mapped to, but it actually targets the nearest item. And I remapped it to B just because I find that easy on my keyboard.
Right, but you reckon the default is the semicolon? Oh, yep, there it is. So if I hit semicolon...
the default is semicolon.
Yep, it's targeted the firing lever for me.
Yeah, and then you can just...
Yep, that's
press
great.
Press spacebar and you'll go to it.
And that's a great trick.
Very handy.
Very handy. Now, speaking of games, Alt, I was mentioning before that we'd love to talk about what you've been playing recently, and I know the last time you were here we were interrupting you from your new Battlefield 3, so I'm sure you've put hours and hours into that. But I did notice here on Steam that you were playing something different before you came along to join us. Do you care to share what you've been playing and what your thoughts of it are so far, by the way?
Right, that's my dirty little secret.
Yeah, it is your dirty little secret about to be exposed here to the world.
Yes, APB.
APB.
The MMO which lasted for 1 month and then crashed and died.
Yes, it did. In fact, I remember playing in the early beta
and
heard of it. Yeah, but they've resurrected it, haven't they?
Yep, they have. A company called Gamers First actually bought all the rights and made it free to play.
Aha, so it's now an actual free-to-play title. So presumably you've put in a couple of hours. What are your initial thoughts?
Well, I was surprised actually that they added 2 new maps. The original one had like 2 maps where you could fight on and 1 where you could customize your character and stuff like that. Yep. But they actually added 2 new ones. One of them is an arena where basically two teams are basically chucked together in a relatively small area, and you have to just duke it out.
Whoa, okay, that sounds pretty full on.
It was great. It was really a lot of fun.
Well, that's interesting, Alt. So, do you think that that's actually going to save the game, like that, an extra mode, or is it still like I always remember the customization being very good, but the actual gameplay wasn't that solid? Nah,
that's. I think still pretty much the case. I haven't played the normal game mode that much yet. I played it for a little bit and that went pretty well. But yeah, there's always been problems with the gameplay of that game.
Yeah, look, I found
mostly due to balance.
Yeah, balancing, and also the driving was very sloppy. It was just way too sloppy, and the shooting was just I don't know. I don't know what method they used for figuring out whether you'd actually hit a target or not, but it didn't work, whatever it was. But oh well. Look, at least it's still got another chance to have a second life. Pardon the pun. And hopefully they do well, because it actually had some great ideas. The customization, the music making in the game, the outfits, the tattoos. Are you still able to actually design your own designs and posters and tats and stuff like that?
Alright, well, here's the elephant in the room. You are still allowed to do all of that.
Yep.
But in the original game, you had like 15 layers or something you could make your symbol in.
That's right.
You could like stack symbols over each other to make something look nice. And you only have like half of that when you're not actually subscribed to the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shame.
Yep, okay. I guess, like all free-to-play models, they've got to make their money somehow, although some are much more blatant about it than others, that's for sure. But that's why we love Guild Wars, of course, is because, once you've actually purchased the game, it is totally free to play, unless you want to spend money in the cash shop, of course. Now, here we go. Look at this. We've made it to Rornak Stonesledge here. Just me luck. I've been caught again. Here we go. And hopefully in a second. There you go. The Stone Summit are trying to build a new and devastating siege weapon. And King Ironhammer sent me in to steal the plans. There's a decrepit, can't talk today, ballista pointed to the east. Take me to it and I'll help you blast open the door. So there you go, folks. That's what we've got to do is... There you go, the bonus is up. Steal the Stone Summit's secret plans for a powerful siege weapon. So now, by the way, I realise that we're already over time. Once again, if your boss is giving you a hard time and saying, hey, you're over your half an hour lunch break, just blame... In fact, Reggie, why don't we blame the new guy? Let's tell them that it's Kaphween's fault. I think that's only just and fair, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I think that's absolutely fair. Yep.
Poor Kaphween.
I'm going to claim that I'm being oppressed.
Yeah, there you go. As you rightly should, by the way. You definitely should.
Well, I think we should actually blame critters.
Yeah. Poor old little critters.
Out of this.
Look at this. And of course, as always, Altaranalt has a new pet every time. Of course, we know where he gets them from and we know where he stores them from. He's literally got a menagerie. So it's good to see him. Everyone always comments on your pets, by the way. They're always a fun thing to have along. Now, is this the right way to go? I don't think it is it? I think this is a dead end.
I think we can take both.
It actually is.
Oh, okay.
I think there's two paths.
Oh,
One is
okay.
through these caves.
All right. I'm going to follow...
Right. I'm following Miss Kaphween because you sound quite confident.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Thank you.
It's a good plan.
And I respect confidence.
Oh, is that why you
Sambo,
never
if you want
respect
my
me?
respect.
Oh dear. You know what, too, folks? This map here always reminds me of Christmas, and that reminds me of something else that we keep getting asked, Reggie, and that is, are we going to do a Christmas special? And we spoke about this in the last episode. Pretty sure that if we were to try and keep Reggie away from the Christmas events in this game, hell would freeze over, pretty much. I think there'd be hell to pay.
You cannot keep me away from Christmas. I love Christmas.
Yeah, as you rightly should. I love it too. So what we're planning on doing,
Not getting
folks...
you a present, though.
Well, no, what we're going to do is we'll definitely have a bit of a Christmas special where Reggie and I will go through the content, and we'll also have a viewer special as well. Just like we did with our 50th anniversary, we will try and get everyone together and we'll see if we can do some Christmas celebrating. And of course, as always, Altaranalt, we'd love to have you along, and Miss Kaphween, I certainly hope you'd be able to get up early again and make it to that. That'll be happening very soon. Look out for an announcement, folks.
Hold up, guys.
Alright, so what do we got up
Back here.
Maybe got to come back. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sambo, listen to Miss Kaphween.
Oh, I'm coming.
If you come back this way.
That's the beautiful thing about...
Back through the minefield.
Yeah, back through the minefield. Just as well I've got some heals.
Yeah,
Yay!
You did that deliberately, didn't you? Just so I'd blow up. Yeah.
We actually want to go this way first.
Ah.
Oh, hang on.
What? Oh
Hello
my gosh,
Kitty
look,
and Little
there's a path.
Thorn are still over there.
Oh.
Oh no.
Come on.
If you could command them over here.
Where are they?
Oh.
Well, you know what?
Hold on, Alt.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And what about little Tom? Little Tom, you know what? There's no saving him from here. Oh, look at that. It's like watching someone die. Wow. Oh, dear.
Okay. Little Tom perished.
Now, I can actually res him if you want, or do we want to go? Because obviously, Miss Kaphween, this is the little hidden passage that you were telling us about, and it's no wonder that we missed it in the last episode, so thank you very much for that. But, oh look, there's Hello Kitty.
Well, okay, we may have lost little Tom, but I'll bring someone else along. Here we go.
Hey!
Who have we got?
That's new.
Where are we? Oh, who is that?
Look at your party list.
The guy with a hammer.
It's a merchant.
That's new. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that before either.
Either.
See, I told you, folks. Reggie is a witch. I told you. She's just she's evil witch magics. So Reggie, tell us, what's this one? Is this one of those mysterious summoning stones again?
This is actually the mercantile summoning stone.
Ah, okay. So that's obviously why he's called a merchant. Is he actually a merchant though? That'd be really cool.
You know what? I don't know because I've never summoned one before.
Right,
but that would be cool.
Let's click on him. See what
Buy
happens.
all my useless stuff that's filling my bags.
I know, that would be handy. And no, he's not. Well, I've clicked on him and nothing happens. But he looks very cool. I'll give you that. That's awesome. All right, so sorry about that, little Tom. Can you believe this, Reggie? That's another tank that is going to be annoyed at me. We know Stefan doesn't like me just because I let him die like half a dozen times in a row. Whatever. Build a bridge. Get over it. Yep. Now, because of you guys, it's your guys' fault. Little Tom is going to hate me as well. It's all your fault.
I was drawing on the map like a madman.
Were you?
Weren't paying attention.
Now, Altaranalt, excuse me, but drawing boobies on the map doesn't count, okay? Now, I know you get excited about
That's the only way how I know how to communicate. So...
Do you know what? The sad matter of fact is that you're probably right. That's probably the only thing that would get my attention. But anyway, moving along. Where are we headed? This is all new territory for Reggie and myself. Oh, is this the lever that we need?
Definitely.
This is good.
This is the lever.
Okay, so he's saying that it should work now. Great stuff. You can fire it at the doors. After you open the doors, return the secret plans to me. Alright, so hang on, can we get a bit of view or something? Where are we? Come on.
The gate is open.
I think the gate is open, but I'm just loving clicking, firing, and going, yay!
Is that you doing that? I wondered how come the ballista was going off. All right, so what do we actually have to do now?
Well, now what we have to do is go through that gate and grab the plans from a chest. And the reason that we had to come to this side first is because if we destroy the other two ballistae before we do this, then the cutscene will trigger and we won't be able to do the bonus.
Okay, so Reggie, that's what obviously happened to us last time. Because remember, we got the surprise. Yeah, we got the surprise of our life, didn't we? With that cutscene. Do you remember? That was amazing. So
I do, yeah.
Just in case somebody's not watching our shows in order, we'll keep that one. We'll keep this spoiler free. But folks, if you haven't seen our previous episode, I highly recommend that you go and watch it because there's a very major lore plot twist in there that you'll want to catch up on.
So we should go through this gate first.
Yes,
is
we
what
should
you're
run
saying?
through this gate. Yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
oh no!
boy.
Oh no!
Ah! Mummy! Oh man. Okay, this looks bad.
She's not going to be able to help you here.
No, she's not. Oh, Reggie, I was trying to heal you. I swear. I'm going to res you. Don't worry, I've got your back. Incoming res. This is it, folks. It's going nuts. Look at it. Oh my lord. Oh, and Reggie's down again. Oh my god. Okay, resing you again, Reggie. Here we go.
Hey, you might want to res Alicia as well.
Okay, here we go, Alicia.
Having another healer would be really handy.
Yep. Oh, especially seeing I'm about to die. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I got deaded. I was killed by death. Oh, man. Okay, does anyone in the party have a res?
No.
No.
Tom normally has
I
one.
used mine on Reggie.
Oh, Reggie, you haven't got one?
No.
Uh-oh. Okay, this could be bad. This could be slightly
How do I
bad.
command a
very
bone
bad.
horror to get off of them?
Wow. This is amazing,
Okay,
folks.
wait, hang on.
Yep. What's all got up his
I've
sleeve?
seemed to recall something. Now, I'm not sure if this actually is so, but if you gain a morale boost,
wait.
doesn't it recharge or resurrect?
Yes, it does, and it
Yes.
did.
And we just got a boost, so
No way.
There we go.
You are incredible.
Oh, wow. And come on, you healing woman, heal me. Heal me. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent.
That was well played, sir. That was brilliant. I didn't know that. That's fantastic. Good Lord. Just as well, folks, that we've got some people with brains coming along for once.
Definitely.
Well, I'm speaking more about
Some
myself.
people actually know how to play the game.
Yeah, that's the one. Wow, look at that. Saved by the morale boost. Actually, I must admit, Reggie's very good with stuff like that. And of course, you might remember, folks, in our earlier episodes, Reggie with her magic, her witchy ways, of course. What are those things that you used to spam on us to increase our morale when we were in the Yak's Bend area? They were very cool. They were from Yackington, weren't they? Yeah, those things. There's those things that she's doing right
I
now.
don't know if you noticed that I was using them. Honeycomb.
Honeycomb, that's the one.
oh right, those things.
Yeah, very cool. But there you go, folks. It just goes to show, teamwork in this game is what it's all about. And so you think you're down and out, you think you're defeated, and there's always an option, hopefully, anyway. So,
As
boy,
long as
oh
there's
boy.
always a thinker in the party.
Yeah, right. That's right. That's what we're normally missing. So this is the great thing, though, about Guild Wars. You can see it's clearly upscaled the mobs because we've got 4 human players in here. They were really, really rough, weren't they? Like, that is different from just running in here on your own. There's no doubt about it.
That was pretty harsh.
Yeah, it was.
I feel accosted.
There it is.
But guess what? Are you watching me, Sambo?
Ah! Look at this! Reggie gets to run stupid. I love it when that happens. Look at You know what we need right now? We need the Benny Hill music. That's what we need.
Run this through the Benny Hillifier.
Oh, absolutely. That is classic. Oh, I love it when she gets to look silly. Doesn't happen very often. Because she gets all the cool dances and the electric guitar, but she's always the one that gets to pick up the tomes. All right, so, Miss Kaphween, I presume you know where we have to head next.
Well, we have to take this back to our dwarf friend.
Aha. Now, where's he gone? Back this way? Whoa.
Yes, he's back at the other ballista.
Back through the minefield. Now, Altaranalt, how long has it been since you've run this mission, by the way?
I don't think I've ever done it since I started this game, so it's been a while.
Oh, there you go. All right, so that's definitely a refresher for you, but thank goodness you remembered about that morale boost. Seriously, everyone in the team so far has contributed something that's basically saved our rear.
Except for you, Sambo.
Yeah, I was just actually about to say, except for me. I probably put my foot in it there. Whoops. Well, the thing I bring to the party is a great fashion sense. And I'm sure that all of our viewers will agree that I'm completely appropriately dressed for the situation. And that blue matches the snow wonderfully. So you're welcome. No, it's no problem. Anytime. You're very welcome.
Oh my
Alright.
god. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Sambo.
And look at that, folks. Woo! Well done to us. Thank goodness for that. We've earned ourselves 1,000 experience. We got ourselves 2 swords. Couldn't have done it, of course, without usual help from Regina J. Lacerda, but our extra special help from our special guest, Miss Kaphween, and, of course, our regular favourite, big favourite with our audience, Frederick Sirwood, a.k.a. Altaranalt. And look at that. Tell me, Reggie, that is the dwarf that was setting off those fireworks. Please, for the love of all things good, tell me it was the dwarf. Or was it you?
No, it was Kathleen.
Oh boy, your nose is growing, Pinocchio. Your nose is growing. By the way, Kathleen may not know, but she's got her back to the camera there. You know, it's a weird thing, isn't it? There you go. That's better.
There we go.
There you go. Sometimes it's funny how on one person's screen it looks like it's the right. Oh my God! No! Please say it's not true. Oh, Altaranalt has been. Look at this. Oh no! Reggie's spell has been woven. Clearly you are mind controlling Altaranalt. I told everyone she was a witch, and there is evidence. Look at that. He's sparkling. If Miss Kaphween starts throwing up sparklers, all hope is lost. So please stay with us. Fight it. Fight the urge, Kaphween. You can do it.
I can't do it.
No. Oh my Lord! I'm just. Can I? Hang on. Let me see if I can do this. Can I resign? No, I can't even resign. I can't die. I can't do anything. This is a nightmare. Oh, this is horrible. This is not happening. I can't. None of my commands are working. Can I weep? No, nothing. I can't even cry. Can I cry? No, all I can do is bow my head. There we go, let's do that. The shame of it, folks. Oh boy. Of course, the only reason I'm not doing it is because Reggie doesn't give me any. So I'm the poor cousin that doesn't get anything to play with. Anyhow, folks, it is well time that we absolutely wrap this up. Can't believe it, and so sorry that it went for so long. But I'm sure you'll agree, it was a really fun episode. Of course, we really needed to get that bonus mission out of the way. Reggie, in terms of the future, if I look at our main map here, I can see a whole bunch of missions with double swords crossed through them. And by the way, well done us. All I can see is Beacon's Perch. Does that mean that the next thing we have to do pretty much is our primary quest of the Kryta refugees, or is there something else that we can attack?
I think it must be, yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's of course going to push us well through the storyline, and we're looking forward to that. So you'll see that in the next episode, folks. But before we go, big thank you to Altaranalt. Thank you very much for coming along, mate, and thanks again for the big tip with the morale boost there. That is absolutely incredible. If you've got time, perhaps you may join us for another episode. What do you think? Do you reckon you'd be up for that?
That sounds fantastic.
Look at that. I think he needs to sit down, he says. There you go. No, that was an NPC behind you. Frederick says yes. And Miss Kaphween, it's always a pleasure for us to have our viewers come along. And in this case, of course, you actually saved the day with knowing where to go. So a big thank you to you. I certainly hope you enjoyed yourself on our mission.
I've had a great time. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And of course, thank you as always for your support. And again, thank you at home for watching. Without you, we wouldn't make these videos. And of course, we love doing it. We do hope that you'll be on the lookout for a Christmas episode invitation, because we would love nothing more than to join up with all of our fans and viewers here in game and celebrate the silly season with you guys. In the meantime, of course, we got to get out of here. Everyone's going bonkers and everyone's got presents, but not me. So it's time for us to go. On behalf of myself, Sambo, and of course Seraphis Heals a Lot, the greatest healer in the world, on behalf of Kaphween, on behalf of Frederick Seward, aka Altaranalt, and of course on behalf of the frozen witch queen herself, Regina J. Lacerda, it's us saying take care. Certainly hope you're having a great day wherever in the world you are. We look forward to seeing you next time. We'll see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.